NBA legends that are secretly broke. Antoine Walker is broke. Let's find out. As we know, in 2022, NBA players are making more money than they ever have. Evidence of that is the big deals signed by stars like Bradley Beal and Nikola Jokic, worth over $500 million between the two of them. It wasn't always like that, though. Players in the 50s and 60s, unfortunately, had to get second jobs or retire early because basketball didn't pay enough. So it was pretty common that NBA would go broke after they'd retire. For today's video, we are going to be talking about such players. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. First up on our list is Glen Rice. His game on the court has somehow been forgotten over the years. He was a three-time All-Star who was a proficient scorer in his day, especially with the Heat and Hornets. The first 6 years of his career were spent in South Beach, where he went on to become one of the best young scorers in the game. By the time he reached Charlotte, he was one of the best players in the league. In Charlotte, he became a three-time All-Star who averaged 23.5 PPG in 3 seasons there. He peaked in 1997 when his scoring reached a 26.8 PPG average. Now let's talk about his financial issues. They were caused by bad business decisions and monthly child support payments. Rice petitioned a court to lower his monthly support payments so that he could be able to afford to live on his own. He had been only able to profit at a small margin due to memorabilia and autograph signings to make ends meet, but it wasn't getting the job done. The judge lowered his monthly payments, and it seems so that things have turned around for Rice in 2022. 2. Derrick Coleman. Career earnings $91,366,800. The next NBA player on our list is Derrick Coleman. Derrick Coleman had one of the most promising starts to his career in recent memory. He was the #1 overall pick to the New Jersey Nets, where he spent the first 5 years of his career. He won the 1991 NBA Rookie of the Year award when he averaged 18.4 PPG and 10.3 RPG. He followed that up with back-to-back All-NBA selections in 1993 and 1994, earning his first and only All-Star nod in '94. He played 10 more seasons for 3 different teams and totaled over $90 million in earnings. However, that didn't last very long. Derrick Coleman would go on to retire in 2005, and by 2010, he was filing for bankruptcy. It is unknown how Coleman actually lost his earnings, but it has always been said to have been caused by an overly luxurious lifestyle and partying. It isn't all bad for Coleman, though. He decided to take this opportunity as a positive thing and go back to school and earn a degree. He is now an ambassador for Syracuse University and helps at-risk youth by exposing them to the game of basketball at an early age. On top of that, he is also an activist for clean water in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. 1. Antoine Walker. Career earnings $108,142,015. Next up, we have Antoine Walker. He has never met a shot he didn't like to take. That is just the type of player he was. He was 6'8", which is short for a power forward. Walker was able to find success at the NBA level despite his height. The thing is, even if he wasn't feeling it on any given night, he was going to keep shooting until the clock struck 0. He was a 3 All-Star with the Boston Celtics, who at his peak averaged 23.4 PPG and 8.9 RPG. He was also a big contributor to the 2006 Miami Heat team that won an NBA title. His career paid off to the tune of over $105 million. However, he wasn't a millionaire for long. The fastest fall from millionaire to broke award belongs to Antoine Walker. Just 1 year after winning the championship with Miami, and while he was still attempting to keep his career going with Minnesota, Walker filed for bankruptcy. Under Walker's admission, his financial troubles are due largely in part to his awful gambling habits and legal fees after a few run-ins with the law. Walker has seemed to dig himself out of the hole, and you can catch him as a regular on ESPN's morning and midday NBA programming. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel while you're at it.